Listen in, as 5 friends take turns weaving stories through the tabletop game of their choice. This is 5 GMs in a Trench Coat.
Hello everyone, and welcome to 5 GMs in a Trench Coat. My name is Tanner Sherlock. To my left.
I'm Adam. I'm playing Odyssey, who won, 2 years ago, won the bales of hay carrying competition in his town.
That's the most picked thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yes, sir.
Strong boy.
Yeah, he is. He's just big. He's broad.
Yeah.
When he stands up straight and open and spreads his shoulders out a little bit. Yeah, he carries six bales of hay.
God damn.
Damn.
He is
Big
built
boy.
different.
Uh-huh.
He's a fire guy.
Imagine if they caught on fire on his while he's
I know.
carrying them. That would be
I know.
awful.
Why do you think he didn't win the year before?
Damn.
Oh no! Hi, I'm Kim, and I'm playing B. And fun fact is, B used to be a real avid reader, and she was a real big fan of those, magical sci-fi books. And she consumed them, I think. Yeah, she consumed them all in like one night, and then she had to go find more. So yeah, she's a real big bookworm.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Jesse. I play Titus, and Titus has never bought boots. He always steals them from people.
Oh my god!
When they capture a boat or something, he'll see a guy with, he'll be like, "Hey," stand next to him,
A
see if their
criminal.
feet are the same size. And be
That's
like, "Give, take
wild.
off your boots."
This is a robbery.
Stick him up!
Titus goes feet inspecting. He goes at it and looks at every man's feet.
Spreads the
Hey, yo,
toes.
check his gyms!
Hey, yo!
Hello. I'm Tamlin. I'm playing Devon and a little lore drop. So before he was a, revolutionary, he was a cavalier, and he comes from a rich family, which is how he got in so young and got Siren. Yeah, lore drop.
Very good.
Yeah.
I looked it
I
up.
wish I was rich.
A standard bale of hay, a standard 2-string square hay bale, weighs between 40 and 75 pounds. If you're lifting 6 of those, that's 240 pounds for 40.
That's very doable.
Yeah, he's a stocky dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
the
I'm not like, bro,
The difficult
super
part,
strength. Like,
honestly, you can probably carry. The difficult part is stacking them.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Yeah.
like in balance, probably, I imagine, right?
Yeah. So the way he does it.
Oh,
we're
get
gonna learn
into
his
techniques.
It's a stack. So it's one stacked shoulder, and you just
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
And so it's 3 and 3 on each side.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
thought. Is like that's like doable, not easy, but also a balance thing
farmers
with
carry and like firemen carry, they do like 400 and 300 plus pounds.
No, they don't.
I'm gonna go
What
broke.
if everyone's just like, "No, they don't, you idiot."
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
Look at this guy.
Comment on the audio and tell me how stupid I am.
Why would a
Yeah.
firefighter carry 400 pounds of hay? That's flammable. They'll catch on fire.
No, you're right.
No, their suits are full of hay because it cushions their fall.
Oh, scares off the crows.
Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with
Yeah.
fire and
Every
crows.
single
Yeah.
fireman is also a scarecrow.
All crows are arsonists.
Once again, you don't want to have to fight off both fire and crows.
Yeah, the duality
What
of
happened to
man.
Allan Poe.
Oh.
Let's begin.
Wasn't that a raven?
Yeah.
Still a corvid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't try to save that, Adam.
They're
Don't
the
be-
same. Listen,
Yeah.
they're both in the same genus.
Yeah.
I once got in an argument about them being the same thing. I don't remember what the conclusion
Well,
was.
they're not the same thing, but they are the same genus.
That's what I was talking. Whatever.
Guys, the episode?
No, I need to figure this out.
Okay, so they're both corvids.
So last we left off, how related are they though?
Ravens are bigger.
Last we left off, Kira, your guys' new friend, had just walked off with Tempest. You guys had been debriefed on a mission. You're going to go, quote-unquote, kidnap this woman named Francesca. She's a cavalier, security officer, could really help the revolution with a couple things. But also, Titus was on his way to find Tandem. So we'll say it's the next day, and Titus and Tandem are getting ready for the ball. Mm-hmm. So what is Titus looking for Tandem to help him with? Because Tandem is very flamboyant and does care about his appearance quite a bit.
Yeah, so he's gonna be like, I think Tandem's gonna be like, you need to shave that bushy beard and cut that hair, and Titus is gonna be like, what? But then he'll go along with it. So he's gonna have short hair, comb to the side, and clean shaven.
It's like when you're playing Red Dead 2 and you've been out in the wilderness for like months, and then you go into a hair salon and you're like, oh, I'm playing a different character now. Yeah, so like Tandem will probably cut everything and help you shave if you want it.
And then if he has any accessories that goes with whatever outfit they got for me.
Yeah, you and Tandem are probably pretty similarly sized, so he will give you like bracelets and stuff.
Okay.
The outfit you're wearing, has Titus ever worn like excessively formal clothing?
I mean, I'm sure he's stolen some and wore them as like a gag, but I
Right.
don't think he ever like had them fitted or anything.
So yeah, these are at least kind of fitted to you. They're not a perfect fit, but they're good enough to pass. It's like white stockings, like those black shoes with buckles on top, that sort of thing. And what's a color Titus do you think Titus would look good in?
I feel like he's a blue kind of guy.
I was gonna say I think a blue too.
There's a
So
lot of
it's
blues.
probably like blue. Your the ends of your shirt. Those are called cuffs,
It
right?
depends on what kind of ends you're talking about.
Like those flayed like cuffs. You know what I mean at the end of like shirts. You know?
Like on blouses.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
don't believe those are called cuffs. Because the cuffs are the
Yeah.
closed ones.
Yeah. Whatever the frayed ends of those, it has those things.
How
Yeah.
related to cuffs are crows?
Well, they're both in the corn family.
They both start with C.
So.
Wait, so ravens?
Son of a- So
They're
yeah.
the same thing!
That's good.
And yeah, you have a blue like breeches with like a pattern on them, and the jacket has the same pattern. You have a vest. It's all very like very formal, and maybe a little like restricting, especially for Titus, who's used to being a pirate, right? But like you do look good, and even you might like Titus thinks, oh, like I don't look too bad. And Tandem's kind of like fixing your hair for you and like doing little things like straighten out your collar, stuff like that, He says, "You think you'll be ready for this?"
I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
And then he says, and he goes in front of you and kind of leans down because you're sitting in a chair. He says, all right, breathe in my face then.
Why?
He looks at you. He's like, you know why? How much have you been drinking? I'm asked. Tanner's asking this.
He's had a couple drinks
Alright.
just to get him going in the morning.
All right. And then he grabs your face and then gives you a light slap on the face.
Oh.
And he's like, all right, you're good.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, buddy.
Um,
Don't tell the others, but you're kind of my best friend.
Slut.
he says, Tandem says, I'd expect nothing less. And he offers you his hand so you can grab it and stand up.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, buddy.
And then he'll say, I think you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready, Freddy.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Uh,
See you tonight.
Throwing up.
I'll see you this
Waiting for them
evening.
to kiss.
Yeah.
And he winks.
So Titus is gonna walk away, but he's got some swagger to it, He's
Yeah.
trying to look as fancy as possible.
Okay. Does Titus look comfortable?
No. But he's doing his best to hide it.
Yeah.
But he's always got a wedgie.
Um,
Aw.
Not
So-
always got a wedgie.
is anybody else doing anything to prepare for the evening?
Yeah, so at the end of the last one, Bee was going to try and find Devon. So she's kind of not running, but doing the mom fast walk through the halls, trying to get up to where she thinks Devon is.
Devon!
Yeah.
Devon!
Yeah.
So do you want this
Devon?
to be day of mission or the previous evening? Because that was day of.
Okay. I think she would have tried to find you right after.
Okay,
she
got
met
it.
with
So yeah, we'll
Shakira.
backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
So Devon,
The timeline.
Continuity!
Devon is in the roost.
Yes.
Last we
Still
checked, yeah.
Trying to figure out a plan. Figure out how to make it work,
Yeah.
Jotted.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
Okay.
take this chip. I'll eat it.
So yeah, I imagine you're gonna go up to the roost because Devon's often up there. So yeah, you hear more footsteps. They're lighter this time, and
And just kind of a little
I
run.
recognize them.
A little run.
My ears perk up.
And you just see her a little frantic, running, and she's holding up this big thing that you can only assume is a net.
Yeah.
Devon!
Oh. Just oh goodness.
This is gonna sound weird.
Uh-huh.
Get in the net. And she puts it down, like a blanket.
You're gonna think for a moment, trying
And also
to
have
figure
Siren
it
come
out.
out. And also have Siren come out.
Just trying to figure out what you're doing, and then it's oh, okay, yeah, all right. We'll just we should do this outside.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then I'll step
Alright.
outside and I'll just kind of drag the net a little bit and be like, all right, get in the net.
Just gonna
Get this net.
deep sigh and just lay down in the net, like on his back, just ready.
I like B testing this thing on everybody she encounters.
Yeah. And
Gotta
then
make sure it works.
And then, okay, so what I need you to call Siren over, right, and see if he can pick you up in it.
Okay.
But tell him not to go too high in case it breaks. I don't want you to fall on the ground.
Understandable. Okay. He's just gonna like whistle to bring Siren over, and it doesn't take long, and then he's there. Just like kind of do like some hand signals of like what to do, because me and my boy are like this, you know. He knows what I'm thinking, and I think Siren would probably be like just like a little confused, like oh, and then do what I'm asking of him.
So Siren picks up the net and like flies, like flaps his wings to like gain some air, like some lift. It's hard for him to hover, but like so he gains some lift, and Kim, I was like, that's not B. I was like, what's Kim's name? It's not B. I lost you in the character. B.
Good role play.
Thank you. That's how you know you're doing good.
Roll me your magic. See how well this worked.
Magic? Nice. Come on, man.
Serious apologies.
Adam's always leaving his dice everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
fine.
Oh, that was bad.
No, hold on. Here's a cool, neat little trick. You just flip the pluses.
Yeah. So it all canceled out, and it's a 0.
Okay. So yeah, like Devon, you're lifted by Siren, and you're like, you feel like your weight like rest against the vines. And for a second, you're like, oh, like okay, it works. Like this is maybe not a bad idea. And then you feel and hear like snap, like a and it doesn't like collapse, but it's like I don't know if you've ever felt this, but like when you're like something is breaking and kind of letting you down, right? It doesn't break and drop you, but it's like
being on a trampoline.
Yeah, and eventually you're like just let down to the floor as it
being
breaks.
in a cardboard box.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't look at that.
Cat?
Have you ever been in a cardboard box?
I know what you're talking about.
Kim,
Yeah.
not all of us are as short as you, so like it's
All
not.
of us are tiny little people.
Yeah.
We've all been tiny once.
Yeah. Have you never been in a cardboard box and lifted up?
I was born at 5'10".
You're not 5'10".
Adam. The audience doesn't know that, Adam.
How tall are ravens?
I think last I checked, like 5'3". So the net doesn't work. It breaks, but like there's maybe something there if you want to keep trying at it.
I had a feeling.
It's
Okay,
like
hold
on
on.
the floor, like letting it slowly bring me to the floor with like an old man grunt, like it didn't work.
Shit. And so she sits back down. She just sits on the spot and just pulls more out. She made a bunch of these. So she takes 2 of them and she starts working 2 of them on top of each other.
All right, roll me magic again.
Where'd my dice go?
I wish I could help. I don't have any magic.
You're just like, wow, that's cool. This time it's a 2.
Okay, yeah. So
I can count.
the only way to know is to test.
You trying this again?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I just put it down and then it goes whoop.
Fucking flop back onto my back. Like, all right, this is my life.
I'm
I'm used to
You don't have
this.
to be so dramatic about it. Unless you like it, then that's
Unless
You
you
know
like
me.
it, dude.
Is Devon a drama queen?
Of
Yes.
course.
fine. Obviously.
So yeah, same deal. Siren lifts you, and it seems to hold. Mind you, this is a very specific circumstance. If you're flying at like 40 miles an hour with a, yeah, who's to say? But it's holding Devon, and it doesn't seem to like be breaking anywhere. You don't hear any noises, feel anything.
Alright.
Is this good enough?
I mean, it's
You
holding
want to
you.
go higher, faster? I don't know. You just
Harder, better, faster, stronger?
Better, faster, stronger.
I don't want you to go higher because if you fall, that'll hurt.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Maybe not.
I'm looking out for
I'm
you.
just trying to help. I don't know.
I know.
It's like inside of the thing. His arm's like out.
This is real dramatic on it.
I like that you guys are basically burlap sack kidnapping somebody. That's fun to me. I thought it was gonna be like different, But I like this. I
We
like
have
this.
to have the theatrics for it.
Yeah,
that's the
everyone
point.
has to see
Literally,
it.
we have to. It
Yeah,
has to be known that she's being kidnapped. How else are you gonna kidnap her if it's not a cartoony ass heist?
Do you think?
Tell us that.
Do you think that public kidnappings happen with like when people put another person in a burlap sack?
It happens in movies, Tanner. It happens in movies.
The number of kidnappings I've seen that partook with burlap sacks.
Is it non-zero?
That'll tell you everything you need to
I'll
know.
save that for off air.
The number of Corvids I've seen.
That kidnap other corvids.
So crows use burlap sacks. Ravens do not.
That makes sense. They use
They
What
both are
ravens use
corvids.
though?
So
nets.
does that mean we're crows?
We must be.
But I thought they were the same thing.
No, they're both corvids, but
This
they're not the
sucks.
same thing.
It sucks. This is a bad bit. I'm not down.
It's gonna go on the whole episode.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Stop it.
So
We call this episode Corvid Conspiracy.
that's the name of a faction in Root, the
Yes.
game, the board
Yes,
game.
it
Anyways,
is.
You know, guys, let's switch to Root
All right.
right now.
Actually, yeah.
I have it in my
Let's
car.
be cute little animals.
Yeah. Murderous animals. Anyways.
So, are you guys gonna just? Is that good for now? The net,
I'm at the
one.
whim.
I'll make
Sorry.
one extra one.
just in case.
Just in case.
All right, cool. Roll me magic.
'Cause I'm just
See,
funny.
guys, don't
I'm
be
just here. I'm just a prop.
I'm just like, hey.
Talon,
guys.
you're a prop in no one's story but your own. I don't know what that means.
Oh shit! This one's a 7.
I
rolled
it
all
is
pluses.
noticeably better. Like visually, you can just tell this looks stronger than the other one.
She holds it up and she's like, third time's a charm, baby.
Baby.
All right.
Beautiful.
And she puts it in her little pouch.
We're not gonna test this one.
Okay, I can feel it in my jellies.
In my jellies. What does that even mean?
Your jellies,
Your
Tanner.
jellies.
Chilies.
You know what I'm feeling?
That's how corvids
Corvids.
fly.
Accurate.
Right. That's right. All right. So then, does anybody? Now it's day of. So it's Mag day of.
Uh-huh.
Anybody else want to do anything to prep? Titus and Tandem got ready together.
Yeah, we should probably talk about a plan, guys.
Oh yeah.
Also, we need to get disguises.
Yes.
Also, I
Or
want
we
you to
just-
do
yeah.
my hair.
Well, no, you got it.
I
You
want you
can
to do
ask
my
for
hair.
help, but it's up to you how you want to do it.
Hey, Queen.
Also, I'm bringing my board. I'm gonna stash it somewhere. Yeah. Quick escape.
Quick and cute.
Yeah. So, do we meet up as a team? Team bonding.
Yeah.
Team bonding.
Yeah. I think Devon would be like, we should get everybody together. And like looking at you to do it because he knows how everyone kind of feels about him right now. I mean, it's been a while, but also like you're better with words.
I just go over. I'm like, hello.
Oh, hey, B.
We should get together and talk about a plan.
Oh, yeah. So I figured we're just gonna like bust in there and grab her, right?
Have a net.
This is perfect.
You know what? You two should have been the ones to go inside.
Yeah.
Imagine the cartoony ass kidnapping
Oh
we
my
would have just the two of us.
Hey, they'd see us.
It's beautiful.
They'd see it.
There'd be so much fire and just plant shit everywhere. Like,
Yes.
anyways, and then I go over to Titus. I'm like, Titus.
Oh, and he's got a cane now. He's walking with the cane.
Ooh,
Like,
you look so fancy.
oh,
Scout cane.
thank you.
Is B wearing her outfit yet? We'll say this is like 4 hours before you gotta leave.
Then yeah, probably.
Okay. What does B's outfit look like?
Ooh, it's a really like billowy yellow dress.
Nice.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, you continue.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm like, we should probably meet up to talk about a plan.
Yeah, let's go. And but Titus does like a little twirl so she can see the whole thing, and then starts walking.
Wait, so hold on, pose.
Good.
Pose, pose.
All right.
Are you voguing?
Yeah, Titus is waiting for cameras that don't exist
I'm
yet.
doing the Animal Crossing pose.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, and then I go, and then we just all meet up.
Yeah.
That's actually the sound that crows make. That the ravens
That's-
can.
When they're starting fires.
Yeah.
Yeah, not all corvids can. So
Yeah.
ravens sound like Sims, and
Yeah.
crows sound
Yeah,
like Animal
Animal
Crossing.
Crossing.
That's right.
villagers.
We're making up lore for.
In our world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tanner, you have to put more.
I was gonna
in
say
the
like
world.
a crow just flies by. It's like.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we
we
all
meet up.
Oh well, I feel like so when Titus walks up, I think it would be the first time you guys realize how young he is because he's only in his mid-20s.
Oh
Oh yeah.
And he's
huh?
clean shaven with a nice like decent
Yeah.
haircut.
Oh
Who the fuck is this guy?
What does that mean? You don't like my outfit? You don't like the fit?
no! You just. How old are you?
I'm 100 years old. I told you.
All right. Kind of just like walk away
So I'm just gonna
awkwardly.
start posing.
All right, looking good, young man. All right.
Young man,
Young man. So
anyways, we should talk about what
plans.
we're doing.
I figured we're just gonna break in there, real aggressive like, and grab her.
You're Southern now?
Yeah.
I thought I'd just charm them all.
Charm the whole party.
I like that.
I like your enthusiasm. I do think we should start off a little more mellow and work our way to it, just to get a handle on what the situation is when we get there.
You don't want to open a ball with a kidnapping. You want it to play out a little bit first.
Yeah, we want to dance a little bit, don't we?
We don't. Do we? Can I dance?
I mean like them.
Am I allowed to dance?
Oh no. No.
I just have like the dumbest grin on my face.
No, Arcel, you can't. No, Arcel, you can't dance.
It was.
Oh, I don't get to dance.
No, I'm sorry.
In RSL, said, I want to dance with somebody by Whitney Houston just playing in his head.
Yeah.
Dance! So, me and Araceli are waitstaff.
Is that the route you guys want to take?
Yeah.
Because that's what they recommended, I believe.
So, worth noting, you also have a dossier on this whole thing, like the mission. It's in just a collection of parchment. A couple things to note. Your contact is going to be waiting for you guys in the garden. He's going to wait there just for you, specifically to help you before you guys enter. And how you go there and leave is up to you. You can always use Tandem and his ship, but he'd need to know soon because he needs to dress up the ship so it doesn't look like a pirate ship.
Right.
Or you can take your dragons and try and hide them somewhere, or some combination thereof, or hire a ship and hope to God that they're cool with you doing your whole thing. You know, there are a lot of things, but it's kind of up to you. And those are the only other two major details that are in the written thing.
Listen, I love my dragon. I'll just put that out in the open.
I don't know if Reyna would come.
Yeah, I don't think
Awesome.
so either.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I understand.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Just,
I think maybe for this one, it might be best if we took a ship.
Well, I can just ride on one of your dragons.
Oh yes, yeah. But
Let's play your
I
room on
do-
Tempest.
I like the idea of a ship for to meet up with sort of thing. You know? Like we come in on the ship goes away, in quotations, with our dragon still on it. And we do our sort of thing, call our dragons to make a scene sort of thing as we scoop. Thoughts?
Well, why would the ship that took us leave?
Maybe he's busy.
I don't.
Are they really gonna ask questions? They're
They might, cause the thing is like, we're there for the whole night, you know, and that sort of thing. And so, do ships normally just hang out at these sort of soirees?
I've never been to a ball.
I mean, look, if anyone can blend in with them, it's Tandem. So.
because my backstory.
Actually ask me. Okay, yeah. I was like, Devon can't ask me questions, Damon.
Because my backstory is that I grew up as a rich kid and then got thrown into this sort of revolutionary thing. Could I have any sort of idea on this?
Balls.
On balls?
Balls?
Can you tell me about the balls, please?
People feel about balls.
Yeah. Do you have knowledge? Do you have a knowledge skill? Or lore, maybe?
Oh, I have lore, and I finally put investigate on my skill set as well.
Okay, so yeah, we'll use lore for this. So yeah, we'll say you've maybe been to one or two, maybe I don't know how affluent, how important was Devon's family?
I don't have to roll for it.
We'll get there.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Not terribly so, but enough.
Yeah, so maybe a family friend or something brought you guys, because you didn't get an invitation yourself because it's more of a political thing. But he was like, oh, these are my guests, that sort of thing. So maybe Devon's gone once or twice and has at least 30 years ago or something was
as a kid.
Has an idea of what it's kind of like.
Yeah.
Roll me a lore.
Okay. A 4 for lore.
All right. So what specifically is Devon trying to think of?
would it be weird for the ship to show up and then leave?
Yeah, okay, so most nobles hire like a crew for the night, and there is almost certainly like a dock where all of them will dock, and then the crews just wait until they're ready to leave.
Okay.
So it would be weird for them to leave, without you guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. So that's like a
question.
sorry.
Let me die.
I was gonna say it's less like an Uber, more like a limo. You know what I mean?
Also, the two of us have to come in somewhere else.
Yes, we have to like come in
Yeah.
through the back as coming through the bag. I know.
Stop. No. Tim.
Balls and Corbins, what a sewed.
I know what Titus knows about coming in from the back. This
You're
guy.
gonna have to cut that.
18 plus podcast.
This guy.
That's the part we have to cut.
Yeah, I leave in coming from the back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Anyways, back to it.
Now that I thought about it, you guys are right. Very smart. Very
Kind
very
of like-
astute.
Like stand up straight.
Yeah.
So the ship would have to stay there. I just like my dragon.
That's fair.
And I'd like him to be there because.
You can hide him under a blanket.
Oh yeah, hide him
Well,
on
your
the ship.
dragon can fit under the ship.
Oh yes, under deck.
Yeah.
Siren's small.
I think the ship can fit most of our dragons, right?
Ossus Reina might be a tough fit. Everybody
I don't
else.
think she's coming.
Yeah, she's not coming.
Well, no, you said all of our dragons. That's
Right,
all.
yeah.
Everybody else's probably could. Tempest might be a little tight, but not impossible. But everybody else is almost certainly could. You guys are all at least like thin enough, you know, to fit under deck.
Having Tempest to be able to create a storm for our getaway might be a good idea.
Might be scaly and fun. Add to the theatrics.
Yeah.
Give those rich people something to talk about.
Yeah. That
So
Titus
I-
Typhoon is back.
Uh-huh.
Because with the like net thing, it would be fun.
I think
with the
so.
dragon involved.
I'm like, Titus, look. And I hold up my little net.
Whoa!
I made a net to capture Francesca in.
Oh, is she small like you?
No, it gets bigger.
Oh.
It can hold like Devon.
It held me.
Oh, okay.
Well, not that one, but one of them.
Yeah, but one of the couple test runs.
Oh, is it like magic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not much. I'm more of a gun guy.
I'm
You're
more
like
of a gun
talking
guy.
to a literal person made of plants.
Yeah.
Is it magic?
Is it?
Well, I hope so.
How does that work? I don't know. So I figure we capture her in this. I don't have the logistics on how to get in and out, but I agree that having a dragon swoop in
Yeah.
and take her
Would
would be
be.
crazy.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We got the noggins. We can figure it out. These things tend to just work themselves out. I found.
You know,
Have
I
you
think
done
he is
one of
right
these
about
before?
that.
I've
Have you done a
kidnapped
ball
plenty
heist
of people.
before?
Yeah, I've been in plenty. I've kidnapped lots of people.
Alright.
Not entirely answering her question.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
honestly, Titus and our plan worked last time.
Yeah.
Anyways, how are we getting you two on? Because you can't be seen with us, or else that'll look suspicious. So do we get off and like you guys kind of like hide around on the ship and wait a little bit and then go on, or
What
like?
if we go in barrels and we get delivered? And I'm just dead serious staring at you.
That's a neat idea you
That's
have there,
a
son.
plan.
And just like kind of glaze over it.
Yeah, I'm like that's a plan, but I don't think that's the best plan, Araceli.
I mean, I'm sure that the waitstaff, they're gonna go for a smoke break or something. You just choke them out, take their outfits.
Not
Actually,
entirely
you said
opposed to the
they
idea.
have dogs. Do we know, like, are they like hiring wait staff from somewhere? Do they know how many? Like, what is their knowledge on the wait staff?
There are lots of them,
Uh-huh.
and their uniforms are not like that well fitted, so it wouldn't be too hard to like find
Can we
one.
get a uniform beforehand, or are we gonna have to take one?
It doesn't say specifically. You might be like Araceli might be like, oh, maybe we can steal one from like the waitstaff like room or something like that. But you're not going to be able to probably get one outside unless you put it together yourself.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then it'd be rolls for Adam's sake,
Like, I played Hitman. This'll work.
I have Jesse. I have two. I agree with Jesse.
You just can't shoot them because then that'll ruin the outfit.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, absolutely. You said choke them out.
And then if you want to kill them
I
after,
think we
that's
both
up
have
to you.
shit fight though.
Yeah.
I have a +2 to fight.
Although I suppose they would also have shit fight. They're just fucking
Yeah.
They're guys.
Yeah.
Catch him off guard.
If we show up and they're all just yoked.
Oh no!
Well, here's the thing, right? If I went to Cheesecake Factory and I needed to steal Adam's waiter outfit uniform,
What if
how
they're
would I
ravens? We can't fight ravens.
Or what if they're crows?
Oh,
my
because they're
God.
like gangs too. Crows
They
are
hold
known
grudges.
to be gangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll all remember us.
They will.
do? They're so smart.
And then
Corvids?
They are though. No,
No, they are.
Yeah.
Like,
Incredibly.
yeah, like
Also, there's such a thing as, I believe crows can free their tongue, and then they can talk.
Oh, yeah.
worrisome levels of smart, you guys.
Yeah.
We should keep an eye on them.
Yeah, we gotta take care
They're
of them.
next.
You know, they're next.
Yeah,
they're the birds
humans-
working for the government.
Then Corvids.
Yeah, Corvids. All right. So we're gonna choke some waitstaff out.
Yeah, that seems like the best plan since we're not given.
Yeah, since y'all we're not together.
Yeah. Is there in World Tanner? Are there any forms of like communication?
Like
that-
long distance.
Yeah.
Like telephones.
Like not telephones, but like
But,
you know,
like-
like shit like that.
Yeah. So like not really. There's obviously like mail, letters, and like, you know, like smoke signals. Like think of like long distance
Yeah,
prior
yeah,
to
okay,
the invention of the what's it called? 1800s.
Telegrams?
Huh?
Telegrams?
Yeah, before
Oh,
they
okay,
invented
okay,
like the
okay.
telegram,
I
right?
feel you, I
There's
feel you.
flying ships, but not telegrams.
Yeah.
Although, you know, if it's a bunch of flying islands, telegrams wouldn't work because they would have to.
Yeah, like it'd be a pain in the ass to do.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
It'd be
But
like impossible.
we're still about 200-300 years out from that kind of tech, like,
Okay.
you know, relatively
I
speaking.
figured. I just thought I'd ask.
No, you're good, of course. I like questions like that. Ask me more, Tanlin. Tanlin!
I'm uncomfortable.
This is getting weird.
Fuck. Okay, because like once we get separated, there's really no way for the two teams to communicate. So it's kind of
Yeah.
we need to
Well,
make sure we're all kind
I
of.
can send signals, and we can vary color too, so we know what different colors mean.
How so?
It's a little weird how Araceli's like really good at this. Like, you know,
And I just like
you know what he'd be
I just
really
click
good
my
as?
thing
A
around.
pirate.
A
Oh.
pirate.
Yeah.
Araceli's
And I
like
was
a
like,
great pirate.
I added a flare piece,
Okay.
and would I be able to make multiple colored flares?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So I added a flare piece, so I mean, it doesn't do much in any other capacity than being a flare, but it's good for seeing inside stuff and also seeing colors.
Would be good for giving commands on a ship too. Like, like if you had someone maybe on a dragon and you needed to tell them to retreat
My
or advance.
smile fades fully, and I was like,
That would be good.
yeah, I'd be a great ship commander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great on a pirate ship for sure. Like in charge of multiple ships.
Can you talk
Being
about
able to-
anything other than pirates?
I mean,
Starting to get like a
Oh,
little like.
no.
I
Just gonna
mean,
interject.
the
But
whole thing.
it would be good for the signal to send for the dragons at when we
Okay.
grab her. But I worry that it would set people off if we.
Oh, it would.
Yeah,
It's
if
too much commotion too early
because
before
my
we do it.
big what I'm saying is there's no communication between us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no fixing that.
Okay.
All right. I don't know when Araceli got
Yeah,
so.
like, what the fuck?
Look, you guys don't need to worry.
I can do a
Bee-
smaller flare.
Bee's got the
No, no,
smarts
no,
and
no.
I got the charm. We'll be able to get through this, no problem.
You guys are gonna die.
Yeah. It's
Um,
not great.
So,
Anyways, so we know we have to meet in the library
For Francesca.
for Francesca's.
And we have a contact in the garden that you
Yes.
two will have to meet when we get there while
Yes.
we try to figure out.
How to get in.
What if we just put ourselves on a timer?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's true. We could do that.
We just 25 minutes do this, 30 minutes.
Oh,
do
yes,
this,
okay, I follow.
And the two teams just go on with the next
Step.
next
Yeah,
step,
okay, yeah.
expecting the other team to have been
That's
Yeah,
successful.
yeah,
We can do
that's
that.
fine.
I mean, I trust B.
So do I.
Just be.
Damn.
Ice doesn't notice.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay, so a timer.
So yeah. So like, how long are we talking?
I don't know. You guys are better than B than that.
Yeah.
Is 30 minutes enough time for you
Yeah, I
guys to
was
get
thinking
in?
30 minutes for you guys to talk to the contact and
And
us,
I'm hoping it'll give you guys enough time to get in.
That should be
yes,
fine.
to get in.
Alright.
So nervous.
Do any of you guys know where I put my gun in this outfit? There's nowhere to put my gun.
Were we briefed
Oh, yeah.
that they check for weapons?
They have, what are the guards?
yeah, so
Security.
in the
Or is
they
there like a weapon room?
do have security. They do confiscate weapons, but Yeah, they would confiscate like dueling pistols too. So like,
Okay.
Would they confiscate a like general's pistol?
like if you are a very important, you might be able to talk your way out of like.
Because these are super rare.
That's
If I let him borrow it, will it get confiscated?
it might not match his identity.
True.
Because we're gonna go over that in a second, but there are
yeah.
specific people. Like you can't just forge new ones, you know.
I take this, and then you just get like tackled.
My plan worked.
The pistol gets taken. Titus gets locked up.
R.I.P.
Pretty devastating.
New character.
So anything else you guys want to talk about before you head out?
No, I think we're pretty solid. Well, we need to finish time frame. So
Yeah.
30 minutes for the first half.
10 to locate the target,
Uh-huh.
and then another 30 minutes to get the target into position for capture.
Okay.
He's gonna expect me to remember this.
Overall, an hour and 10 minutes.
Yes. Try to get it done.
Okay, when do we want me to set the flare off? Also, that will be okay.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's fine.
I would like
What
to
do you
know.
say?
Well, because worst case scenario, I can just make a scene.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
That is a good backup
I mean,
plan.
Yeah. That is kind of what we're here to do, is to
Yeah.
make a scene. So
I just
if you can make a bigger
I'll be
scene.
Act like a crow
what
and
is
start
that?
a
I
fire.
worry.
What does that mean, though?
Yeah.
What
What
does that
it
mean?
means.
well, it depends on what kind of scene we want, I suppose.
Well, what kind of okay? So close your eyes.
No.
I just raise my hands and kind of like put them up, and then just I just fire out of my hands. Like, well, there's that, but also like click it to another one and just smoke. It's just billowing out. of it.
I prefer the smoke over the fire.
Well, let's try.
Little quick.
So I'm not turning it off, and it's starting to just like fill the space we're in.
Say, okay, wait. We gotta
Okay,
breathe,
alright,
son.
alright.
We need oxygen.
Sorry.
It's like good stuff.
It is
No.
like thick, dark smoke.
That
It's so
saw.
bad.
That's
That's
saw. So, I guess that'll work in case we need it.
Yeah, worst case
Question: what position should we have her in for capture? Should we do it
Right
in
in the
the
fucking
garden?
center.
or in the?
Right.
Well, but then you have to get out from
Yes.
the
Then
center.
we
Oh,
have to
that's
get out
true.
from the center to get the dragon to
All right. Yeah.
scoop. To scoop.
Well, so what I think, right? Maybe if you guys, so when you throw your net, once everyone sees that and the commotion starts, I can cover you guys in smoke.
Oh, okay. That's a good
wonderful,
idea.
And
Yeah.
then you guys get out so they don't see where you exited from.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And I also, if you can, maybe split up.
All right.
So that way there's two exits that
Mhm.
you know? We all shouldn't run out of the same spot.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So then we should have a designated
Absolutely.
spot.
I normally just do all this on the fly, honestly.
Good for you. Anyways, we should have a
Good for
designated.
you, anyways.
We should have a designated spot where we meet up then, if we're gonna all
For-
gonna
The
take
ship.
Yeah, the ship.
separates.
Oh yes, yeah.
And then you cause a storm, right? The
And then we
oncoming
get
storm.
out.
And then that way we don't even fucking need a dragon.
And then they'll know it was me that fooled them.
I would like my dragon to still be there though.
Yes, dragons just in case. That's
yeah,
how we have
dragons
plans.
Yeah,
just in case. Okay.
Okay.
I like that. Cool.
Oh, your dragon can shoot lightning, right?
Yes.
So you can make the storm even scarier. So
Yeah.
they'll think that
I like
I came back from the dead even more powerful.
What?
Ah.
Well,
How much
What?
have you had to drink already?
I've only had my morning rum.
little bit.
Can we leave it at that? I'd like your head clear for this.
I mean, look, that's probably a good idea because there's probably gonna be drinks at the party, and I don't want to show up pre-gaming. You know?
It's
yeah,
not
you
classy.
gotta keep it
Yeah.
classy.
yeah.
All right, but you know I gotta blend in.
I don't know. If
Just-
it'll be
Just don't get blackout at
That
the
would be
banquet.
awful.
Look,
I
No one
tried-
likes the guy who gets a blackout at the banquet.
I drive better when I'm drunk, okay?
it keeps my hand steady so I can shoot better.
Mhm. All right.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what is the position we're... Oh, wait, no, we did it. We did it already. We figured it out.
Yeah.
We got it. We got it.
And I got us. We'll sneak in from the back.
I don't understand.
Well, because we can't just get off the ship, so you and I will probably have to depart on the way from the ship.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
With your...
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Hmm.
I normally don't have two people on it, but it should be fine.
Okay.
No. Come on, sweating.
Devon knowing that Asusvena's not going to be there, and it's like, oh no, like, what if we fall?
Half my dragon is fine.
I was gonna say Siren will catch somebody.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll
Yeah.
catch somebody.
Alright, are we ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
So we tell Tandem that we need
Ready.
a ship.
All right,
Yeah, I
so,
was like, all right.
When you
Well,
find
I'm gonna gussy
Tandem,
her up.
he's probably actually reading, leaning back in a chair and reading.
I
Is
didn't
it,
know you could do that.
do all four of you come up and just like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right, so
We need
It's
the
like
ship.
it's like a bunch of kids just coming up and be like, hey.
Can you drive us to?
Can you drive us to the?
Can you drive us
the-
to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Tandem like lowers his book slightly just so you only see his eyes.
Is it the biology of corvids? Is that the book he's reading?
No, it's a general
The
bestiary on
difference between-
birds, but the page he's
Yeah.
on is about crows and
Ah, that makes
ravens.
sense. Okay.
He's like, do you know that crows and ravens are basically the same thing?
Except
Really smart.
one glides, the other flies. So Tandem says, you need something?
Hey, yeah, would you be able to take us to the ball?
Um,
Can you drive us to the school dance?
Yeah.
he nods and he says, sure, but I'll probably need the crew to help disguise the ship. When do we need to leave?
3 hours.
In like 3-4 hours.
All right, that should be fine. And he gets up, puts the book down.
We could
says,
show up fashionably late too, I feel like that's what rich people do, right? They show up fashionably late.
I don't know.
You said that out loud as
Yeah.
Titus? Do I know?
Yeah, do you know?
Yeah. Sure, people do that.
Okay.
So then,
So they think that like we want to be here, but we don't care that much,
yes, fashionably late, very cool. Tandem heads out towards the ship and he says, I'll have it ready by the time we need to leave.
All right, you're the best.
Thanks, buddy, so are you. And then he finger guns you.
My finger
Whoa,
gun.
Whoa.
All right, so then a couple hours pass. Maybe you guys are still getting ready. Yes,
I have a question.
Kim or B?
Kim has a question.
Kim, what's up?
What is our fake identities?
Okay, so we're gonna get next thing. Okay, I'll let you guys determine the names. Any name that you want.
Alright.
Kim, you're in charge of the prison system in the Republic.
Oh no! Okay.
And you're probably you're nearing your retirement, so a lot of people think that you're going to be looking for a replacement at this ball from a lot of the politicians around. But yeah, you're also a proto your appearance will not change,
Okay.
right? You're roughly similar to this person in
Alright.
theory. Just come up with your own name. Let me know when
Yeah.
you decide.
Alright.
So Titus, you're not sure if this is a joke from Mabel or if Tandem had something to do with this, but you're a pirate hunter.
Oh.
So you're a pirate hunter who's been invited, though he has no political station necessarily. He's well renowned, so you were invited kind of as hey, we like you, you're cool. Why don't you come hang out with us, right?
So am I part of the military, or am I a privateer?
Privateer, you are a private privateer,
So
but
I
a
could
legal
I
mercenary.
could justify that our ship is my ship then.
Sure, that's not too far a stretch to make. Though you'd need to make it clear that you're the captain, I guess. So talk that over with Tandem. So you're a pirate hunter, roughly the same age, but you're also a legacy. Your father was also a pirate hunter, which is part of the reason why you have the job. Those are the major details we'll need to establish for now. If we need any more, we'll decide them later. So anybody have any questions?
Did you come up with a name yet?
I'm gonna be James Tops. That's a fancy name.
James Tops.
Alright, mine is Amanda Thornberry.
Thornberry, dude. Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, I'm married, dude.
Dude.
Dude!
California, dude.
California. So, you guys head out to Tandem Ship.
Okay.
And,
Do we get their dragons?
well, I was going to say, yeah, you guys store...
like that.
The ship looks actually, surprisingly good. It's still, a little beat up, but, it's... The flags, look at least, cleaned. There's no longer, he doesn't have, a Jolly Roger or anything up.
Right.
Stuff like that, you know what I mean? And I don't know if, even the decks are, sweeped and, mopped and stuff like that. So things are looking actually really nice. And, yeah, you guys load the dragons on. Tandem's up near the wheel.
Can I, in the time span we have, because I'm not really doing anything, they're doing stuff, can I go visit Azucena?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, she's just up in the roost, and probably maybe, the eggs near her, but she's gazing out like one of the perches, just like watching the clouds.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna climb up to where she is and kind of just like sit next to her, but not like on her. Just like, hey.
Okay, so yeah, like how do you think Ossus Rain is feeling about you right now?
I think she's still like like very motherly still, but I do think that this is like like it's a new baby.
Right.
And I think that's one of the things that I'm like contending with.
Yeah.
New baby.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're gonna go on our mission soon. I just want to let you know, in case you were worried or something.
Ossus Rain probably just keeps looking at the clouds, I imagine, right? Maybe like makes a like noise,
Yeah.
but like doesn't,
I'm like, okay, and I kind of just like pat her, like on the side, like on the neck. I'm like, all right, and I kind of just get up and like, run down, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I get back against him, yeah, Raina's not coming. Yeah, I don't think she would fit in the bottom. So
Yeah. Okay,
my eyes are a little red.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys load the dragons on. Dragons are finished loading on. You get on the ship, and Jameson is driving, or piloting.
Doing his thing.
The only guy who knows how to do his job.
Yeah.
And you guys set off.
Yeah.
It's probably about a 2-hour ride, 3-hour ride maybe, and yeah, like you have time to kill really.
Right.
Does anybody do anything, or do you guys just want to wait?
I'm gonna ask Tandem, be like, hey, so my secret identity is I'm a pirate hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know if it was cool if I just, for pretensies, said that I was the captain of the ship.
Tandem is like leaning back against the railing, and he like tilts his head slightly, and he says, "If that's what you need to do for the mission, I will not stop you from saying that."
Okay, thanks, buddy. I'll name it the Tandem.
I appreciate it. I was about
Tandem's Revenge, huh?
I like that.
All right. If people ask, that's what I'll tell them it's called.
But this also means the next time you get a ship, I get to do the same thing.
Fine.
And he nods. Does anybody else have anything? Or you just want to wait? All right. So yeah, the journey is fairly uneventful. It's probably like sunset as you arrive at the island. It's fairly large, a few miles across. But the estate you can like pretty clearly see. It's there aren't many trees outside of like the garden and stuff like that.
Oh, so we're arriving, right?
Yeah, at the island itself, not the dock.
So before that, I think the two of us are
Yes.
head out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you want to drop? So yeah, like we'll say the estate itself is maybe like, God, at least like a mile of like lengthwise or widthwise, I guess. Most of it's gardens, but it's like also a fairly large manor.
For sure.
Where do you want to get dropped off at?
I was thinking like sort of towards the back of wherever the manor is.
Got it.
And then we can like sneak in, like come in through like the back end.
Yeah.
And then get into the back.
For sure. Remember the contact too. You always have that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tandem will probably like circle around.
Oh, he's able to drop us off? I wasn't sure if that was going to draw attention or not.
He's gonna drop you off. He's gonna like follow along the back, like slow down so you guys can hop off.
Oh, okay.
But he just can't stop, and it's gonna still be maybe like a minute or two walk to like the gardens and
Oh,
stuff.
that's way easier than I thought.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can take my board with me. I'm going to hide it somewhere.
Yeah. So roll both of you roll me stealth rolls, and Tim's gonna roll 1, 2. Awesome. Tim did his job.
Where did my spell? I don't have.
I got a 0 to stealth.
Yeah,
I'm a
Devon doesn't
+2, I
have
just rolled shit.
fucking stealth.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's a -1.
So, Tandem is piloting, quote unquote, piloting the ship, and he lets you guys off, and maybe you both, I don't know, are oddly surprised by like how hard it is to jump off a moving ship.
Dunk.
Yeah, but you like both fall, and you don't like you jump off, and it's anybody who's watching would clearly see two people jump off,
Right.
and also there's a fairly loud like boom as you guys like hit the floor.
Oh.
Tandem keeps driving, circles around to the
Wait that
harbor.
over here.
Hand down.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, somebody's back.
What are you guys gonna do? So,
Time to look.
like I said, you got about another minute or two walk to get to like even the gardens.
Yeah, let's go.
Are there people around? in
No,
this
but
area?
if you get close to the gardens, you'll probably start seeing like guards and stuff like that. This probably doesn't have this isn't gonna be like Fort Knox, right? There's not like a ton of security, but there's like people patrolling and stuff.
Yeah. Was the plan that me and you were gonna talk to the contact anyways?
No.
Oh, yeah. So.
Yeah, we don't have to meet with
we don't have to. They're meeting with the contact, so we
We're
could
just
just go
there.
straight.
We're just
Look
the cleanup
around.
guys.
Yeah.
I-
Look around.
So you guys are gonna head towards the manor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I know, me too. So as you walk, both of you give me notice rolls or investigate if you're looking. I'll let you do that too.
Can I investigate?
Yeah. Actually, I'll let you both of you do it.
My notice.
Oh my
is
god, a 0.
All right, then do that.
I got a 0.
I
Wasted it.
got a 2.
Okay. So yeah, Devon. Maybe you. Yeah. So you spot some guards. They're not. They look kind of relaxed. And they're not looking at you or anything. But you see like some guards kind of around the perimeter of the area. But there is a like pretty easy like just straight shot through the gardens you could cut through to get to the back of the manor. You think?
Okay. There's some guards over there.
Mm-hmm.
But this. You said like, it's. The straight shot is where the guards are.
No, there's a straight shot without. You don't see any guards there. You could probably stealth through there. That's your best bet.
Okay. I think this way is our best bet.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So now roll me stealth again.
Okay.
Oh,
God.
jeez.
I got a 3.
Okay.
How about this sense? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. That's a 3 as well.
Okay. Yeah, so, you guys duck. You guys duck below some hedges and start,
20 fate points do we have?
2 to the start.
And then I had an extra one because we did the thing earlier.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I
but
spent
you
it.
spent that.
Thank you.
Yep. So, you guys duck behind some hedges and you hear guards, like, chatting. In this section of the gardens, it's like a hedge maze almost, but more like I guess it's more like, an arboretum or something where it's like a clear path. It's not maze-like, but the hedges are tall, finely trimmed, right? You duck behind some, and you can probably walk another. You can get to near the back of the manor, and if you keep walking, you see waitstaff going in and out the back, out like a side door, and they seem to like bring a bunch of supplies in to get like the cooking and stuff started.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you keep stealthing along, you can get there. But that's just the back door to the waitstaff. Like, you know, there aren't any guards around it though. There's maybe like one guy. But
So like that's like their room.
yeah, it seemed at least that's where they're all going.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find some garments.
What if they see us?
Or guards.
Do we look anything like the guards do?
No, but we're hired muscle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Tanlin player hates, like, fucking situations like these. Because, like, I'm personally so bad at, like, taking the lead.
I do too. I get it.
It's like, alright, lead the way, Devon.
Alright. So,
Head that way.
yeah, head that way. Looking like we know what we're here to do.
Okay. Roll me a report.
Both of us or just me?
Both of you.
3.
Okay.
2.
All right. Yeah. So you're not stealthing anymore, right? Like you're.
Yeah, we're just walking.
Yeah,
in.
we're just
Okay.
walking over.
So yeah, nobody, like, none of the guards seem to, like they might glance at you, but none of them stop you. You seem to, be here, like, know what you're doing. You're supposed to be here.
Walk with confidence.
You approach,
That's what Devon's good at.
you approach the waitstaff door. None of them, like, they're all working, right? They're bringing stuff in, or, like, taking stuff out, trash and the like. So, but the door is open, like, wide open.
Just walk in.
Yeah, just fucking walk in.
All right, roll me another report.
I got a 1 this time.
I got a 3 again.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys enter, and it's the kitchen and the, like, stockroom, like, connected, basically, is what you walk into. And then there are a couple doors, like, around the place. You see one door, and it seems to be, like, a sort of, like, break room, I guess. You might have some luck in there. But as you guys are getting a feel for things, one of the waiters, an older woman, walks up to you. One of the waitstaff walks up to you and says,
I'm sorry. As she starts walking up, can I interrupt her?
She opens her mouth, to say something.
Oh, hey, do you have a smoke I can bum off you? I am so sorry. I've been looking for one.
She looks surprised and she says, I don't have my cigarettes on me. They're in the... Wait, I need your help. Can you help me with something?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
There's some...
I suddenly just looked at Devon. Breathing. It's like, yep.
All right.
We're in.
There are some really heavy boxes outside that I need somebody to help me with.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When do we get our...
Roll me a report. Just you, yeah.
Can he help?
Sure, I'll let you help.
Okay, so what is it he rolls?
You'll roll, and then we'll just add a +2 if depending on your roll. That's not good?
I'll let you roll first.
Report.
Is that all minuses?
No, they canceled out.
Oh,
It's
cool.
It's a 2.
I'll give you a +1 to this.
It was a plus, but it was out of my dice tray, and I was like, should I keep it? Okay, that's not bad. I got a 3, 4. I got 4.
Okay, she says, are your other ones at the cleaners or something?
Oh yeah, I worked another job the other day, and they stayed, and I haven't been able to stay now.
She nods. She says, there might be some spares in the break room if you'd like to grab those. I suppose.
Grab them before I grab the box. I don't want to look like I don't belong.
Of course, yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Come on.
Thank you, ma'am. Just...
Sweating.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys head in the break room, Tandem drops you guys out. So actually, he parks the ship. I don't know what the proper term is.
Doc?
Yeah, he docks the ship. Thank you, Jesse. He docks the ship at docks. Like, there are some docks, and there's a good amount of movement, right, of, like, sailors and politicians who are heading towards the party. Like, the politicians are heading towards the party. The sailors are, like, docking their boats. Tandem's crew gets to the same, and he just nods to you and says, we'll be waiting.
All right. Thank you, first mate.
Tandem, like, visibly, like, cringes slightly,
Hurts him.
but doesn't say anything.
All right.
So, yeah, if you guys want to head off.
Miss Thornberry, let us go.
I just kind of like wait, like I just kind of stand waiting for you to like do the thing with the arms.
Oh.
You're so small.
Yeah, I'm so tiny. I'm just kind of like
so
that.
I like that Titus is doing a southern accent like B has. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just amused.
Hey,
So
it's like we belong.
you guys head off towards the party, and the path is like very finely lit. It's decorated.
Okay.
There are lots of people walking. It's a pretty decent crowd.
Okay.
The manor's fairly large, so it can hold a lot of people, and a lot of them like have either their husbands, wives, partners, dates, like whatever, right? And they're just chatting. Have either of you ever been amongst nobles before?
I mean, not consensually.
B?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Maybe it feels a little weird to both of you then, to like walk amongst them and kind of be one for the night, you know?
Yeah.
And because they're talking about things almost you'd think that they'd be talking about like, oh, like I have investments here that like are doing really well, shit like that, right? Stuff that you guys probably don't even know about. Do you guys say anything to each other while you're walking?
I think while we're walking, what's his name?
You're like, I think sheeps are good investments.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, they give you wool and they give you, meat. I'm gonna be like, can you like milk a sheep?
I don't think so, Mr.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you a farmer? Isn't B a farmer by
Yeah.
trade?
She was.
I don't think you can milk sheep.
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
you
you can
can,
milk
Mr.
it.
Top.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's a thing that people do.
Yeah, you can.
I've never,
God damn it.
I've never milked a sheep in my time, so I don't think you can.
You can't milk a crow, for the record. I had to think about it. I was like, yo, you can't. They're not mammals. That's not how that works. Sorry.
So bees never milk the sheep.
Bees never milked a sheep.
All right.
And do you guys... Sorry, I interrupted you, Kim.
Yeah, but you're like, do you think we should meet with Mr. Castell?
Oh, indubitably.
Yes. Okay.
I concur.
I concur. Did I give a wink?
I do declare.
I do declare.
Okay, so yeah, they're the front of the manor, well decorated, but there, there's a check-in, right? But with a man like standing in front of a stall, or standing behind a stall rather.
Okay.
Behind him is the entrance to the gardens.
Okay.
So you'll have to go through there first, apparently.
Right.
Sir, I'd like to check in, please.
Me as well.
Okay, he nods, and he says, can I see your tickets, names and tickets, please?
I'm Sir James Tops. A pleasure to meet you, sir. And I hand over my ticket.
That was crazy.
He takes your ticket, and he looks to you.
And then I go, the one and only Amanda Thornberry.
He takes it. He says, he looks over the ticket, says, all right, thank you for coming. And he waves, like,
I'm gonna be like,
gestures.
oh, and keep an eye out. I've been hearing rumors about Titus the Typhoon is back. So just keep an eye out for that. You see any storms, let me know, because I'm a pirate hunter.
Who?
Titus the Typhoon, he's like one of the greatest pirates to ever set sail in the sky.
I don't,
Gonna blow our cover.
Yeah, that's it.
Right
That's what it does.
I don't follow much news about pirates myself, but I suppose I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, yeah, because he's the most dangerous one to say that.
He says,
Alright, bye. We gotta get going.
Yeah.
all right, have a good evening.
So funny.
And we
And
just walk off. I'm trying to
Okay.
get away from there.
so, where do you guys go from there?
To the garden.
So, you guys hop to the garden.
Well, I'm gonna take, if there's like a lady holding like champagne. I'm just gonna
There,
grab one.
a lady. Why does it have to be a lady, Jesse? There's a young man holding champagne.
Titus only accepts drinks from women.
You know what? That's a pretty safe thing to do as an individual.
As a
Yeah.
pirate?
Just as an individual in general, don't accept drinks from men.
Yeah.
So, yes, there's
He'll accept a drink from a man, I guess.
a young man who is holding champagne. And yeah, you want to grab some? Do you grab any, B?
Yeah, I'll have a little.
All right, so yeah, you
Picky
both
up.
grab glasses.
Arigato, sir. And you're gonna get the drink. You're just gonna take it all at once.
Whoa.
Drink it all at once.
Okay. The young man looks a little like surprised. And he says, "Of course, sir."
A little weirded out.
Yeah.
Delicious. What do I do with the cup?
You can just hand that back to me.
Here you go, buddy. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. All right.
What do you guys do next?
I'm just trying to like lead us towards the entrance of the garden that I saw.
Is Titus going there?
But he's like looking around at stuff. He's like, whoa.
Okay, so yeah, you guys head to the garden, and again, it's like very fine. You're on the opposite side that they were on, so opposite side of the manor, opposite side of the garden. There are a lot of really nice flowers, some vines draped over, the walls and stuff like that. But it's all very like finely taken care of, right?
Okay.
Sculpted. And you walk for a minute, and then you see a man, probably in his mid-40s, and he has green skin and hair the color of flowers. He's a Prato, like B is, and the Prato
Ooh, lore drop.
Yeah.
are said to have been born the children of redwoods and roses. They're made of leaves and vines for the most part. There's a mysterious magic that allows some of them to communicate and control plants, albeit requires practice, and it's a very slow process. Still, the towns and villages that are made by the Prato tend to be living themselves. They're almost entirely made of living plants, and they work alongside the Prato who live there to create a harmonious ecosystem, right? So, the man is standing there, and he's bathed in moonlight. He's
There's almost a little bit of wind.
yeah,
Going
exactly.
through his hair.
He's so handsome.
Yeah.
He is wearing fine clothes, has his hands behind his back, and is looking out towards the moon. And then when he hears your guys' footsteps, he looks to you and he says, I think I'll be helping you today.
Hello, Mr. Castell.
Yes, please.
He outstretches a hand and he smiles and he says, Oris Castell, it's nice to meet you, but you can call me Oris if you'd like.
Alright, I'll go shake his hand.
Uh,
I'm gonna do like a little dainty handshake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little like handout.
Okay. He shakes yours, Titus, and maybe with like an actually firm grip. And then he grabs your hand, B, and kisses it gently. And
It's like, oh.
yeah, and he smiles at you.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Whoa.
And he says, so I'm to help you with your mission tonight. I've been told by Mabel everything I think I need to know.
Thank God.
Is there anything you'd like to ask of me before we begin?
I just kind of I kind of just defer to you. I'm like,
Ty's just standing there smiling.
alright, I don't think we do.
He nods. He says, all right, then let us enter the party. I will explain everything you need to know as we enter.
Alright.
So you guys walk back.
As we're walking back, I'm like, can you believe that guy didn't know about Titus the Typhoon?
Okay, he wasn't at
Yeah, oh yeah, he's gonna know for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to zap him.
Alright, maybe let's not
Kill
go
that
let's
guy.
not go that- let's not go that far.
Okay.
That seems a little targeted.
So targeted. No kidding, huh? So, Oris kind of leads the way, but not too much in front of you guys. And he says, I've already looked over the entire party. It seems Francesca's in the library at the moment, as I think was the plan. However, there are more people here than I think either I or Mabel believe there to be. And you guys are like walking in now, right? You're
Yeah.
climbing the steps, and you enter these like large doors as they're open for you. And yeah, the party, it's like God, what's this called? It's like the lobby, I guess, or the foyer is a large room. People are just hanging out there, drinking. It seems to be like the center of the party at the moment.
Alright.
And there's like a balcony, or not a balcony, but a second floor, right? With railing that you can walk up to. The library is obviously to the left, and it looks fairly large.
Okay.
And maybe as you guys are looking over that second floor, over the railing, Titus, how much do you pay attention to the politics of the Republic? Like, do you pay even a little bit of attention, or does it not matter to you?
He would know about people that are like threats to him. So if there's any like politician that would be purposely against pirates, or even like high officers and stuff.
Isn't everyone against pirates?
Well, hold
Yeah,
on.
but I mean like ones who are like more like
Who are, like, gunning
pirates.
for it,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, pirates are the worst, you know.
For sure.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, if they have like a
We're gonna catch and execute all pirates.
yeah.
So, yeah, I think both of you maybe then catch second floor, talking to a couple of people, and he looks like he's neutral about the situation he's currently in. Is a man named Rodrigo de Leon. He's the premier of the parliament, and the players who have played in our last section
That name sounds familiar.
might remember him. He was the guy who sent you on your mission originally. He is now basically the leader of this government, though, and he's hanging out with apparently a couple of people that he's not very interested in.
Alright.
Do either of you react or say anything?
Nope.
Okay, he's far away, obviously, so you
Yeah,
can't talk to
I
him.
just take
but-
stock.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna look at B and be like guys have a little like gun. Like,
Gotta shoot this man in the
Yeah.
middle of this party.
And right now, I take aim.
Time's up.
And I think that's where we'll end it for this episode of 5 Gems in a Trench Coat. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We appreciate it so much. Do we want to plug things?
Hello.
Oh.
My art, Instagram, Gremlin Frog Art. I do things sometimes.
Yeah,
And
pretty
also my
cool.
Twitter, less so. It's the same thing. Anyways, yeah.
If you like TTRPGs and items for other TTRPGs like D&D and some other stuff, we do have other stuff coming out on it pretty soon. Go ahead and check out ADAVANS, Adamant's Armory, ADAVANSARMORY. I think I spelled it right. Adamant's Armory on Twitter
If you
and
see a vault
Instagram. Yeah,
And
that's
as
it.
the icon, then you know you found the right place.
All of us work there except for Jesse.
I drew that vault.
You did.
You did.
Ah.
And finally, follow us at 5 James on the Church Coat.
On Instagram and TikTok, and at 5GMs Official on Twitter.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What are crows?
Hello. Thank you for listening to 5 Jams in a Trench Coat. Be sure to follow us on social media at 5 Jams in a Trench Coat on Instagram and TikTok, and at 5 Jams Official on Twitter. Thanks, and catch you in the next episode.